This is part 2 of the Ryne Sandberg commission that I started the other day. I'm sorry to those of you that started watching it, but I couldn't finish. The reason for that is that the painting was just way too wet to start laying the character down. But we're back, we're here, and we're going to get this finished today. So this is where we're at right now. So just to recap, we started with the American flag here, which we shaded in these two sections to make it look like it's waving a bit more in 3D. To that we then added some red, white and blue mountains. The red, white and blue isn't just for the American flag. It also represents the Chicago Cubs, which I assume that Ryne played for. So that's where they have the red, white and blue for the forest here and the mountains. And then we brought it right into the foreground with this sort of woodland and a lake here. And the next thing that I need to do is actually create the portrait for Ryne Sandberg. So again, guys, it's going to be a bit more slow time. It's going to be more sort of about my thought process and how I go through something like this. So I'm looking forward to taking you through that. To those of you in the chat, welcome. It's good to have you here. I'll be coming in and out of the chat as I stop and start painting, basically. So if you are here, then welcome, and we're going to get started on this one straight away because I need to actually get on with it. I really wanted to finish this the other day. I think it was 2 days ago I was doing this, and I'm just sort of trying to figure out now where I want this character. So Ryne, I imagine, was a pretty all-star player. The person that commissioned this definitely was adamant that it had to be him. It's a pretty cool portrait of him swinging his bat, and I've also got an eagle to place somewhere. And then in the foreground here, I'm thinking I'm going to add some bushes and things. He actually is covering a lot of the center of the lake here, which isn't what I first envisioned, but it's okay. We can add more detail, more highlights to the lake in a second, once we've got the character laid down. So that's what I put. I think the best thing to do is just to get the character laid down. Once he's down, then I can start figuring out how to build things around him, because as you can see, I've already painted, you know, the area that he's sat on already, which I didn't need to do, but sometimes it's just the best way to know what you're doing by just, you know, painting everything around it. You could lay down the overlay and then try and strategically paint things around, but normally what you end up with is something where the character isn't covering all of your painting, which just adds more stress later on. So the first thing I need to do is I've got some low tack masking tape, and I'm just going to mark out. He is going to be right at the base, I think. So right at this corner to here, to bring him about level. So I've got this corner marking here, which I'm going to go for. I think he's going to sit right there. He's going to be right in the foreground, standing on the base. Eventually, what I'll do is I'll put some. I think I'm going to put some bushes down here behind him, and then just in the bottom here, I'm going to have something that he's sort of standing on. But it's not going to be showing a great deal, and then we'll mist it out, and then from all of that we should have a pretty good looking portrait. So let's just weigh down the portrait just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere while I'm taping it up, and then low tack masking tape's going on behind the cross hatches. This is just like regular low tack tape. I don't use anything particularly special. Something that people ask me quite a lot is, oh, what tape are you actually using for this? And really it is nothing special. So let's get that tape down. This isn't normally how I spend my Mondays. Monday isn't normally a painting day. Normally in from the weekend, well, you say in from the weekend, I work every weekend, but normally I'm sorting out things like the post, I'm sorting out things like stencils that I need to design and cut for the week, or at least finish the designs on. and try and get that done, and try and just sort of plan the week ahead for the painting side of it. You know, do I need any paint orders? Do I need any materials that I don't have? Like today, I've just realised that I've ran out of B2 card, which is like my largest size card, and I need that for a couple of projects this week. So I'm now going to get some of that in, hopefully for Wednesday. If I can have it for Wednesday, that'd be pretty sick. Okay, here he is. And his head is actually covering most of this mountain, which is really annoying because I spent a lot of time trying to get that mountain right, which was a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so, whoops. Hello. I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm just going to try and do a bit of proper top down with you. I have a clamp here, which I can use, and I've never done this before, so let's just give it a try. Because I can do top down with my desk mount thing here, but the problem is it ends up with you guys upside down, which is kind of annoying. None of you want to watch things upside down, so we'll give it a try. Let's see how that looks. Okay, put this guy back together. Hey from South Carolina, hello to you. I was in North Carolina this year, so at the start of the year, so I was quite close to you actually. Okay, that guy goes in there, that goes in there. Nice. Sorry, I'm just putting my clamp back together here. If you have any questions, guys, feel free. Like I said, my primary goal is to get on with this commission today and take you through that process. But if you have any questions in the meantime, just shove them in the chat and I'll answer them as I go. For some reason, the chat display is kind of weird for me. I need to look into YouTube chat because it kind of just like appears on the screen, and then if I miss it, I do totally miss it. So I need to look into that. Any experts on YouTube live streaming? Holler at you, boy. Right, that's finished now. So let's try. Let's go through the assault course that is my studio, and then we're going to try and put this up here. See how this goes. It should work pretty well. No reason why it shouldn't. Is that like central? Yeah, I think it is. There we go. Definitely tight enough to hold a phone. Yeah, cool. And then I've got this thing which, when you undo it, goes all like floppy, and then you can adjust it. So I do have right here a phone mount. This isn't why you joined for painting, but just bear with me. We are going to start painting any second now. Okay, let's get this guy on here. Such a weird setup. I don't normally set up like this, but trying new stuff. Okay, so that would be like that, I guess. Like, I wonder how that actually looks. Like that. Oh, like that, maybe? Like, you guys tell me, how does this actually look? Does it look any good? Is it like rubbish? Was it just better the way we had it before? It's definitely one way of doing things. Certainly is new. Ooh. Try to decide which is the best way to do this. Is that a good shout? He's telling me the rotation's locked, but like I haven't tried to do anything. Please stop.
get it. The rotation's locked. I understand. Okay. I mean, I can't really see you guys in the chat very well, but we'll try it for a little bit, see how we get on. If it's starting to get annoying, then we can just change it. Get rid of that. Bring this in slightly. Okay. Yeah. How's the view? So normally I would do top down like with this thing, just up here like this. But the problem is that when I do use this, you guys are seeing it upside down. Quite extreme. Mr. Nice Guy's back. Hey dude. Are you like a bot, Mr. Nice Guy? I'd love to know if you're like a bot. Like, I'm assuming you are, because you're just always around, you know? You're always available. No idiot consumer reply. Alright. I guess like you don't have a job or something, like do you have a job? Do you have a place of work that you go to? Or are you unemployed at the moment? Yeah, I'm not prepared. That's what life is like as being an artist, is not being prepared. I'm just trying new things. I'm definitely not taking this stream seriously. You know, with the 8 people watching it, it's not exactly something that you need to go crazy for. I feel like he's more prepared. Yeah. You'll get used to Mr. Nice Guy, you guys. He just sort of comes in and it's just a troll, you know. He thinks he's a really good one. But actually, in reality, like, he does a great job at boosting engagement, which is awesome. So I should be thanking him, really. I'm not like offended by Mr. Nice Guy. He comes into my live, he comes into Sketch's live. That's why I thought he was a bot, because he's just always around. Like, he literally doesn't have anything else in his live. So it's, you know, that's why I asked the question a minute ago. Okay, so decent coverage of that. For protecting this. I don't know if I should. That tape's dead. Where's my other low tack gone? It's in here somewhere. Mr. Low Tack, where you at? Mr. Low Tack. Mr. Low Tack, hit the road, Jack. Oh, is that it? Low tack, there we go. Some fat low tack as well. Nice. This is perfect actually for what I need. If I can find the end. There we go. I am looking up at the chat, guys. I can see it, even though you can't see me, you know. I am checking it. I'm trying. Perfect. Okay, happy days. There we go. Now I can come in and take this guy down. This is just all the protection I'm applying now, guys. There's nothing particularly artsy about it. Just making sure that it's all protected nicely. And then remove that bit there, that's fine. Okay, nice. Right, let's just make sure we're aligned here. So we're right in that corner, that's good. That foot is just in there. Nice. So the first colour here is Dolomite. It's actually a really light colour, Dolomite. The idea is we're going to coat it up nicely. Before we do that, I'm just going to come in with a little black here and just do my cross hatches. Probably put some gloves on, I'll do that in a second. Right, cross hatch is done. Over 650k subscribers. Yeah, 11, yeah. I've actually got 713 subscribers now, Mr. Nice Guy, so 713,000. The reason, Mr. Nice Guy, that there isn't a lot of people watching is because it's a Monday morning and a lot of people, unlike yourself, have work and things, they have commitments, so they can't, you know, they obviously can't come to this live stream to watch me paint, which is like fine, it's absolutely fine. You know, one day if you get yourself like a job or something, or get yourself something to do, then you'll, you know, you might not have time for this stream either. But you're just elite, Mr. Nice Guy. You're so elite. That's why you're here. Other people might be here because they're off work today or whatever, but obviously the vast majority of people have got commitments today. Oh, I mean, if I even knew how to buy subs, I mean, let me know, Mr. Nice Guy. Let me know. How's it done? You tell me. I've probably got subscribers, Mr. I mean, this is just a wild theory, but I've probably got my subscribers from the, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 million views I've had in the last 2 weeks. I mean, that could have something to do with it. You know, I might be wrong. Might be wrong. You're the expert, bro. You tell me. You tell me. God, could you imagine literally having that little to do? That's Dolomite fully covered off. Okay, first layer's down. First layer is down. Yeah, and as expected, he's covering a lot of that mountain, but the other ones are showing through, so it's all good. It's all good. There's still a bit more of this highlight showing than I thought there was going to be, so that's quite helpful actually. I thought I'd have to do a bit more. I'm going to have to do something with this because this is looking a bit blocky, but I'm pretty confident I can, once he's painted and laid down, I can build some things into here, so it's not a problem.
Not a problem.
How is the top down versus the? Is it just 13? Oh, this is a chat between Mr. Nice Guy and I. You see, you made it 13k. I don't know what you guys are talking about. In his mum's basement. Yeah. I more want to know the kids he's got in his basement. Remember guys, he's just trying to get a reaction out of you. He's just feeding a lifestyle that you don't understand, you see. A lot of trolls are like that, you know, they there's something going on with them, not you or me, that's for sure. It's really weird, like it's a really weird thing to get off on, like really weird. I've never understood it personally. But each to their own. Original. Oh yeah, of course, Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, he's a big entrepreneur. Of course he is. You're funny, bro. There's a lot of people like that. He's like bred from the internet, you know. I bet he's got a Lamborghini. That's funny, man. It's funny. Okay. So, we need another layer soon, but I just want to make sure this is definitely dry. Having this first layer like dry is pretty crucial. A lot of the other layers you can get away with it being semi-tacky because there's only small bits of detail in little places, but it's like when you're laying down a bulk layer like this, that's where if it's not dry it's just going to cause you hell basically. My challenge is to 15 layer castle grayskull. Yeah, that's not a bad suggestion. We could do it one day. Yeah. Still trolling. He's still going. row's still going. Okay, I think we'll get away with the second layer. Latte. It's interesting when my protection is a bit flawed. But we'll work around it. Latte. This is latte. This doesn't really look like a latte in my opinion. Do YouTube. If he doesn't. Okay, let's go with the latte. Nice. Very nice. Social media type. Just a comment here, and I frequent YouTube often. That's interesting, man. I want to know more about you, Mr. Nice Guy. Like, I want to get to know you better. Like, what is the... Like, how did you get started with trolling and stuff? Obviously, your account's called Mr. Nice Guy, so it's obviously for trolling, but how did you, like, get into it? What was the sort of motivation to start doing it? Like, no hate, I actually want to know. What was the, you know, what the trolling stuff is? Because there's a whole community of people that do it, I get it. I know why people do it as well, I'm just wondering how you got into it. What's up, V? You don't have to have beef with him, dude. You think I'm trolling because you know everything? What is he saying? You think I'm trolling because you know everything I'm saying is true? You're not answering the question, man. I'm not. I know you're trolling. I just want to know like how you got into it. I'm genuinely, man. I genuinely want to know, like what got you into it? And what's the, I know what the appeal is because I know the appeal. You put stuff in the comments and you start arguments with people, and it's like the old COD lobbies. You remember the old COD lobbies? Where you should just say things about people's mum for like no reason. Do you remember those? Like, it's just like part of the fun. So I know why you do it. I'm just wondering because you're pretty persistent, and is there like other streams? Do you do well on like other streams and stuff? Like, is there other YouTubers that you do quite well with? Like, is there like other YouTubers that are pretty hot for trolling? Like, are their audiences more easily wound up? It must be give me the lowdown. It's not my Lisa. No, it's not, mate. Yeah, just keep. I want to chat to you, man. Just don't argue with the guy. I want him to chat to me. Oh, the stencil is falling out a little. up. So this is a pretty important colour now. Denim stonewash. Which is somewhere around here. I left it here yesterday. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Here it is. Denim stonewash. How the heck you got so many tiny pages of watching? Yeah, it's always been the same with my live streams. You know, I've had on live streams, you know, painting live. I've never had that many people watching. It's the same for all the platforms. I've got 2 million on TikTok, and I think I get like 100 and maybe like 120, 130 people watching on TikTok with 2 million followers. On Instagram, I would normally start with like maybe 100, and it will stoop down to like 20. Obviously, like, it's quite a slow form of art. People are pretty impatient, you know. I'm also not like twerking and stuff. Like, you know, I don't. There's a lot of live streams that you'll see. People, you know, you got to look at the reason why it's got a lot of viewers. And obviously each live stream is different. But I just run like a niche, you know. So I know why there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't be able to hold attention on artwork like this for a long time. I get that. Live stream's never going to be a big thing. Buyers, followers, yeah, of course, mate. No, the reason I have a lot of subscribers is because of my content. So the content is pretty good. I make what is this slow-paced, you know, sort of art. Well, all art is like this. I make this a lot faster. That generates engagement and gets subscribers. It's pretty easy. Like, I don't know why anyone would pay for subscribers. It also doesn't help me with like a lot of things, you know. Like if you buy subs, it's really damaging, you know, for like with brands and all sorts of stuff, you know. So there's no point in buying any, especially when you're full time like me. There's no point in hurting your account like that. But yeah, like in the last 2 weeks, I've had like over 10 million views. So I've gained 18,000 subscribers in the last 2 weeks with those 10 million views, and that's how I get the subs. But the live streams are never that busy because it's really slow paced like this, and as we've all heard, attention spans are pretty low, you know. People don't have high attention spans, so when I'm streaming like this, it's never going to get as many views, and I understand that. You know, if you look at a lot of the streams that do really, really well, not just on this platform, on all of the platforms really, you know, it's always the ones that it's like really fast paced. There's something happening like now. You know, you have like people that are about to eat chili or whatever. I saw this guy yesterday, had like a spoon of chili, and he was like holding it near his mouth as if he was about to eat it. And he had like 2,000 people watching because all those people were sat there waiting for him to eat the chili, you know. I don't have that. I mean, I could like hold a can and like be like about to paint. You know, I'm just about to do it, and then hold people that way. But oh my god, could you imagine? Like, absolutely die of cringe if I did that. Yeah, I thought he was the reason I thought Mr. Nice Guy was a bot originally was because he's just always around, you know. Usually the accounts that have that much time in their hands is just usually bots. You know, like how you upload a video and you'll get a comment straight away. It's like a bot comment. I thought it was like something similar. But he is right. He does reply. So he replies to stuff that I say, stuff that's in the comments. So he's not a bot. He genuinely is that person. Like, it's pretty miraculous, I know. Okay, Vanilla Light is going down now. Vanilla Light's like a really light green. Yeah, just don't ignore him, guys. Ignore him and go somewhere else, or just let him troll me. Don't argue with him. Just let him have a go at me about, I don't know, whatever he wants to do. Okay. Oh, bro, is the bot like spamming now? Tom says don't engage, but you can't stop watching me. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's any other chat. Okay, cool. So this is where we're at, you guys. I thought it was layer 5 coming up now, so we're nearly like halfway through the character. It's been fine so far. Tad bit of underspray here, but I can live with that. Once this is fully down, we'll get it overlaid and I can start adding the foreground. I think the foreground's going to be quite striking. Going to make it pretty opaque because I really want this to sort of fade out. I'm even tempted to dust a bit more mist across here, like over here, like it's a bit short, right there. Just seeing, guys, as well. Freaking battery, man. My new iPhone is literally due any day, and I can't wait because it's this one is definitely on its last legs. It's like 3 years old, and the battery is really not loving life at all. Okay, layer 5, gravel grey. Definitely in the darker tones now. It's kind of weird for me, working from light tones through to dark. Normally I start with dark, but because the main bulk of the colour is like jersey colours, which are like white basically. It's a bit different this time. So gravel grey is up next. Sweet. It's building up nicely. There's a little bit of tack in that, so definitely needs some more dry time. Let's speed this up a bit. Cheers, Robert. Appreciate that, dude. Good to have you here. Sorry guys, we had a bit of an internet issue there. I'm just looking for deep forest. It's this guy here. Forest. It's this guy here. The next deep forest is right here. Jungle green is the next one up, which I think is the one I'm going to have to go for. Unless of course military green is sort of close. No, not really. I think it's going to have to be jungle green. Okay, jungle green. You still here? Still here. Maybe we should have used military green on that, but that'd be alright. Be alright on the night. Layer 7, Terra. Absolutely hate this colour, it's one of my least favourite colours. I really do wonder why we're using Terra and then Scampy. These skin tone colours are awful, man. So like the first skin tone colour I matched up was Terra, this one here. And then the highlight of that is Scampy. Which I thought I had actually. Do I have Scampy? Or is it more like, I think I have Mr. Crab. Scampy. And the Scampy's like a mid-orange. It's just under blast. Oh, yeah, I've got Scampy here. This is Scampy. But they kind of go together. It's just like it's gonna look really tanned. But that's what the reference had, so that's what we're gonna go for. Terra first. Let's go for it, and then if it looks really bad, then we can change it. But I'm sure it'll look alright. I always doubt myself when I'm applying colour, especially with skin tones, because they're just one of those things, you know. They either look really good they can look really good in the reference, but then in the actual artwork, they don't come out that great. It's the first skin tone, and the Scampy will go on top. It might look alright. It might look alright. If not, then I'll probably come back in. Come in with like salmon and Scampy, then salmon maybe. Might make him look a bit less tan. Yeah, might be a shout. Let's see what happens. Let's just lay it down here. Let's just see very quickly what happens when we use Scampy. That look alright. You should do, because that's the frickin' reference, you know. I'm literally going off the reference that I was given, so yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna change that. I'm not happy with that at all. Definitely not happy with that. I'm gonna go with scampy, like around the, I don't know, or am I wrong? Am I looking at this wrong? So I think we should come in with scampy first here. It's just a personal thing. I personally think this is going to look a little bit better. And then we'll put salmon on top. I just think it's a better idea. But now that that's had like 3 layers of paint straight away, I definitely can't go laying on that because that will 100% just peel off. So let's take you guys off here a second. Oops, hey, what's up? Just getting the holder off. Oops. Is that Arnold I saw? Hey Arnold, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, good mate, good. Goody gumdrops. Come on Tom, sort your life out. There we go. Okay. I need to wait for this guy to dry a little bit because I've just put 3 layers down on the face. So if I come over it again on the face, it's definitely going to lift. But I know he looks really orange, but there's going to be a highlight color going over. I just switched the colors up. So Terra is no more. And salmon is going to go over this, which I think it's definitely going to look a lot better. Definitely going to look a lot better. Quality kind of looks like he's using a potato. Is that the video quality you're talking about? Because if it is, then that's connection. Which will slightly improve now because I'm going to go make a cup of tea. And I'm going to take you guys with me. Why not? Why not? We have to wait for that to dry anyway. So, any of you guys got any cues? Now is the time. Now is the time. If you've got any questions. So I'm now back in the house. I'm just moving this guy down here because it's too close to the window. Don't want too much light on it. The light was like coming in here basically and hitting that painting, and it's a commission, so don't want any early light fasting. I can't remember what your name is. Isn't it like, is it Balin or something like that? You said your name isn't Arnold. Which, to be honest, the Arnold seems the Arnold seems more realistic than the other name, to be honest. Look at his Draco. Malfoy. Oh, you know what Malfoy is? Come on, Mr. Nice Guy. Cup of tea on the way. Cup of tea inbound. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody in this world? I want to know where you guys are located. We've got 10 minutes to kill. Oh my god, it's not popping up anywhere. You're currently winning the print. Fair play, dude. Fair play. That's something I need to do. I need to pick that print out today. Not sure which one it's going to be yet. Are you winning in the official Canvas Vandals as well? Or are you not a member in there? No. Know that you're not winning, or know that you're not a member? My credit card isn't working. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's no pressure, man. Just wondering. Because I think you said you have a laser cutter, right? You've got a laser cutter. Wisconsin. Wow. I've definitely heard of Wisconsin. Is it a state or a city? Wisconsin. Actually, let's come around here because there's loads of stuff over there. Yeah, is Wisconsin a city or a state? Remind me. Oh. Remind me of the fact. I've only been to a few places in the United States. I've been to North Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, Kentucky, and New York. It's all the places that I've been. Are we going to have a Q&A session? As in, I mean, you can ask anything you want right now. Got no problem with that. I had a Q&A session in the recent Canvas Vandals welcome call. That was really good. Really good, actually. There was like 25 people that came to that, which was good. Were you at that Q&A? Oh, you were at it. Yeah, fair play. Cool. Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was useful? Yes and no. So, okay. Hit me with both. Yes, it was good, but not useful. Fair enough. Did you... I can't remember if you asked a question or not. I don't know if you did. My sibling just woke up and they're already fighting, God help me. Gutted. What would... I didn't, my camera didn't work. Bloody hell, man, the credit card's down, the camera's down. It's all happening. I mean, did you want to ask something now, or how would it have been useful for you? This is really red. Everything down except my spirit. That's good. That's good, man. This looks kind of grim, but it's actually alright. It's like a protein flapjack thing. Got one on a deal, it was like 12 bars for £7. It's alright. Your work is good, Tom. Just simply saying that anybody can do it. Yeah, you're right. People can, absolutely, Mr. Nice Guy, you're absolutely right. That's the most productive thing you said. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. That's why I started my spray paint art course and community, to teach people how to do it, you know? Whether people choose to apply themselves and actually do it is something else, you know? Same thing applies to loads of things. Anybody can be a builder. Anybody can be a builder. You want to learn how to be a builder? Learn how to be a builder, then build things, you know? Anybody can play the piano, you know? What can we grab from your videos and apply? If you go to the About page, there's no About page anymore, is there? You just go to my YouTube channel, and there's a link in there for the Canvas Vandals, which is my... call me. Yeah, so the Canvas Vandals is dedicated to people that want to learn spray paint art and apply themselves, and there's a step-by-step course. The beginner course is absolutely free. Anybody can join it, and then there's a paid community where people can get additional benefits. If I do win the print, it'll just be like... Oh. No, the prize is the print, mate. So you would get the print. So yeah, that's what's available. I mean, like, I don't know your situation, but obviously $10 is like £8. I don't know where you are in the world. Like, can you sell it and get the money from it? Yeah, if you want to sell it, then you can. It's up to you. It's yours. You're free to do with it whatever you like. No problem. Extra benefits for paying. Extra benefits if you pay for the Canvas Vandals community, the official one. Things like free stencil designs is one thing that I'm offering. You unlock all of the course content that's locked in the free course. There's things like discounts available. There's a separate section for art as a business. So anybody that wants to take their art more seriously and start making money from it, there's a whole section on that where I'm supporting people achieve things with that. And it's very much building up. I mean, right now the paid community is ridiculously cheap. And the price is just going to go up over time as more content is added, basically. Why would you need to pay for a section of a free course? So the beginner course is free. There's 2 courses there that are free. There's 2 communities. There's a free community and there's a paid community. In the free community, you get the free beginner course and you get the community and everything that you get with that platform. And then with the other one, the paid community, you get all the additional resources. So the beginner course is free, but the other courses are not. I'll pay, mate, it's just £7.66 for a month. Yeah, obviously it's ridiculously low at the moment. That price is going to go up. It has to go up. Teach first a free course. Obviously, Nice Guy, you're not a very smart person, so I'm just not going to answer. But yeah, £7.66. Thanks for doing the conversion. So yeah, it's really cheap right now. I mean, there's four stencil designs available for download in the Canvas Vandals right now. Each of those, the downloads sell on my website for about £30 each. So there's 120 quid's worth of stencil designs in there right now for, like you say, £7.66 a month. And those designs are going to update every month. The course content alone is worth more than that. I mean, The real value of it, really, I think, is about £30 to £40 a month at the moment. But over time, we're going to build up the pricing. Wish could buy something, but I have no money. Since I'm not getting paid by mother, she owes me 30, right? Okay. Well, hopefully she pays you back soon. But if it's only $30 that you're waiting on, then maybe perhaps you might want to save it. Can you keep it down for a week, just so I can just go? I mean, I'm going to raise it whenever the community value goes up again. So every time the community value goes up, the more things that are in there, that's when the price will go up. I mean, the increments it's going to raise in aren't going to be massive. It's not going to jump from like $10 a month to like $30, $40, $50 a month. That's going to build up over time, the more things that people have got to get in there. The current value, I haven't got it right in front of me, but it's something like $1,400, I think, at the moment, is the current community value. So you're getting like $1,400 worth of content and assets for like £7. It's too cheap. The paid members that are in there at the moment, all of the paid members are saying to me, Tom, like, we know this is too cheap. And I think they're expecting their pricing to go up, but I've said no, we'll stick to the grandfather rates. Whatever they sign up at, they will get that for as long as they're a member. I'm happy to keep them at that, but they have said, like, bro, this is really cheap, so it was nice. It was a nice spill of confidence there for sure. Okay guys, so I think the cup of tea's nearly done, so I'm going to go back out there. Go back out there and get this portrait finished. I have the urge to write episode 2 of my book. Do it, my friend. Go for it. I don't know what your book is, but hopefully it's something worth writing about. Like, having the chat above my head is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. And hopefully you get a good what we're doing. Anyway, right, next layer. Layer 8 was scampi, it's now salmon. Let's get this guy laid down. Yeah, I think that looks better. Overall, I'd say that's definitely a better combo. So we're going to go with that. And that means we have 2 layers left to go. The next colour is going to be, what even is that? Oh, ultramarine. Right here. Mother wants me to make her coffee. Okay. Go for it, dude. Jesus, guys, just YouTube search how to make stencils. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. You can absolutely search YouTube for anything, You can search, you don't have to invest in a course for anything. But people do. People make millions off selling courses, right? So how does that even work? Like, how is it possible that somebody could want to learn something all in the same place? It's just like, what a wild concept. But remember, guys, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have online courses. What you want to do is spend time in starting people's businesses. That's what you want to do. That is fulfilling. You never answered me before, nice guy, actually. Like, what got you into trolling and why you chose to do that? Like, that's your route. No worries, V. It's good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming along. So you see, guys, we've been here over an hour now, and we've not finished the portrait. It's pretty normal, you know. Like this is the process. Takes time and patience. I know you guys see a lot on my channels, and particularly on my short form videos, everything looks like it's 1,000 miles an hour, but it's really not. This is the pace. Okay, guys. Hopefully, this is a bit more, a bit less tacky. It's that tackiness that makes stuff lift, which causes problems. So hopefully, we're going to be good here. So I want to crack on with this. Okay, next colour is ultramarine. Down here. Let's get it. I'm going to get a new stick actually. Pretty nice. We're going to have one more layer on the character, which is going to be shock blue. Is that shock blue or is that dark? No, that's shock. That's the shock. Getting there, you guys. Still clean. No, I'm just waiting for you to answer, dude. Just don't want to answer. Just wondering. I've always just been curious about psyche of a troll, you know, like. This is all pretty good actually. Might even get away with the last layer. I think we're going to get away with it. Last layer of shock blue. So let's freaking go for it.
Okay, there we go guys, last layer down, character done. Nice, so with the character done, we can get this stripped down, and then we need to wait for the character to fully dry. Then when the character's fully dry, we can finish the foreground and then the piece. So let's get this stripped down. And I'm also going to look at any top-ups at that point, touching in rather. But for now, get this off. Okay. I think it was a good choice. I see the big jerk on the start. Everyone loves them. I'm just going to block him in a minute because it's so boring. That just ruins the chat. Okay. I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. I need to wait for it to dry, but before we do that, I just want to come in and do some touch-ups. Definitely need ultramarine for this. Because there is a very slight bit of touching up to do right here. Just on his arm there, have a little bit of lift. That's fine. No problemo. Cool. Right, so that needs to really dry up now, because what I've got is an overlay which goes over the top of the character. And then when it's over the top, I can come in and add the foreground. I think the foreground's going to be like just some pretty heavy like bushes, like just to so come away from the forest. We're across the lake here into the foreground. We're going to add some bushes and shrubs and things like that in front of him, and I'm going to mist out the bottom. And then I need to add the eagle. I've got the eagle here at the size that I want it. It's just going to be a silhouette. It's just deciding where it's going to go. Possibly over the American flag there, or it could go in this top corner. I'm thinking more that top corner might be the better place for it to go. I'm thinking that's the one. That is the one. Could lay that down now actually. It's just what colour? Just in black? Probably just in black, to be honest. Probably. It's going to be the best thing for it. I think we're just gonna bin off Mr. Nice Guy. There we go. Cool. Right, that's the report done.
Could add him as a mod, apparently. There we go. Just got rid of Mr. Nice Guy. Perfect. Perfect. Guy was just pretty boring. He wasn't engaging back, which was a bit of a shame. Okay, so. It's the eagle on there. All looking pretty good. And I've got my overlay here, so I'm just waiting for this to dry a little bit more. I can probably get started, to be honest. Yeah, he's going to get covered there like that. And actually what I'm going to do before that is just come in around Ryne Sandberg. Yeah. He's not really a joke, he's just got problems, man. You know, he's got issues, you know. The thing about trolls is they haters in general, you know, they're just got like problems, you need to remember that. Okay, let's come in. And jazz up. So I can bring you guys in closer so you can actually see properly. There we go. I'm just going to jazz up the lake a little bit. Some little highlights and things going on. Let's make it a bit more interesting. Little lines as well. Bring it to life a little bit. It's a bit intense over here. Cool. And okay, with all these bushes and stuff, I think I'm gonna bring them in across like this. Start them high here and bring them in down next to the character. I think I'm ready to do that right now. Really, I just need the legs covered properly.
we are, right there, yeah. Slightly more this way. Cool. So it's like surprisingly hard to get this right sometimes with the overlay. So you always get that slight bit of underspray in places. See, like how this leg and this leg don't seem to want to align. I think that's good. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to come in with military green to start with. That's very dark. Probably jungle green first. Let's come in. Let's not mess around. Let's get a good layer of bushes down here. Okay, and now we want the next colour. I think it's going to be greenery. And these adding all the different values is what ultimately is going to give this some more depth. Make these bushes look more realistic. Okay, and then I want the highlight colour. It's lawn green maybe. Make quite a good highlight colour. Now with this we're going to come in a lot lighter, just towards the tops of where we think the curve of each bush is going to be. So maybe some here, here, here. Nice. And then I'm going to come in with a layer of mist. We can remove this guy. Very nice. And then we can just come in with a brush. Maybe there's some brown. Like a darkish brown. Maybe shot brown dark. Looks like this. And then just underneath him, just underneath him here. And, just make sure it looks like he's standing on something, you know. It doesn't look like he's floating in midair. Nobody would want that. Nobody would want that. Doesn't have to be complex. Just be making sure that we know he's standing on something. There we go. Nice. That looks good. That looks good. And then we want scalpel, not a scalpel, palette knife, wherever that's gone. Palette knife. Where are you, Mr. Palette Knife? There you are. We'll want just a sort of general mist in front of him now. A bit concentrated across here. And that leaves me a space right here to squiggle mad diggle. And boom. There we have it, guys. So the last thing I need to do is clear coat this piece, but I need it to be a lot drier. So I'm going to end the stream there. This is the finished article. I know this has been over 2 days, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I know the laying the portrait down on the first day would have just been an absolute nightmare, I promise you. It would have just not worked, basically. Tarek, hello to you, man. God, it's been so long since I've seen you. So long. I hope you're really good, mate. I hope you're good. Anyway, guys, this was it. I'll get it held up. Hang on. I'll just put you guys... Whoops. Just put you guys back here. I'll show you where we're at. Okay, so finished piece is right here. There we go. So really fairly simple, but then at the same time still managed to take me 2 days somehow. I think it turned out great. The portrait of Ryne Sandberg it looks a lot like the reference, which obviously is great because the customer gave me the reference they wanted, so that's perfect. I love the American flag in the sky. It's like always a winner. Absolutely love
painting the American flag in the sky, and the way the shading works with this particular flag, like the way it makes it look really 3D is it's just so awesome. I love the Chicago Cubs colours in the mountains and the forests and stuff. I think that ties in really nicely. And yeah, just overall, I think it's another great commission. Thank you so much to Ashley who commissioned this piece. I really enjoyed making it, and yeah, it'll be. I'd like to do more of these like sort of slow time commissions, you know, where you get to see, you know, what goes through my head basically. I'll just see if there's any Q&A quick before I go. And what kind of paper do you use? I'm really struggling to get started. Okay, so really simple answer to that. You need to go to my channel page. In the link in my bio on the channel page, you will see there's a bit about my spray paint art course. The beginner course is completely free. It will save me a bunch of talking because all the answers are in there. You just need to, it will say something about either the Canvas Vandals, which is the name of the community, or it might say something like Paint Like a Pro. Just go in the link there, it's all free. The beginner course is free, I promise. Just go and check it out. That'll give you all the answers you need because I answered that question in detail. Looks good, Tom. No, I'm even going to go to work. No worries, Robert. It's great to have you here. Great to have you all here. And thank you so much again, guys, for keeping the chat up. I'm sorry there was a couple of there's one particular troll in this live. Keeps coming back, keep blocking him, but he'll be back again, no doubt. But anyway, good to see you, and I will see you in the next stream. Peace, guys. Love y'all. Bye.